Hello, I'm Tylah Tully, and today I'm joined by Core Energy Minerals Executive Director Anthony Greenaway. Tony, thanks for being here today.
Great, thanks for having me.
So, Core Energy Minerals shared with the market this week exciting soil sampling results from its Tunas project in Brazil. Tell us why these results have the team so excited.
Yeah, look, Tunas is a good project for us. It's very early days, obviously, and what's so exciting is that this is the first time we've been on ground down there. So we picked this ground up on geological concepts, which we like to do, so first principles in geology. So to get boots on ground the first time and validate our geological model, find that we've got nice developed soil profile, and then to get some really good grade results out of that soil is really exciting for us. Like I say, we've got to temper ourselves a little bit, not get too excited because it's very early days. We've only just done the one program, but it ticks all the boxes for us. So it's got the right geology, it's got the right weathering profile, and we're seeing rare earths in the soil profile that we want to see at around the grades we want to see. So has all the hallmarks that we're looking for. So it's a good first start.
And you said CR3 is immediately kicking off a systematic auger sampling program. When can shareholders expect an update on that campaign?
Yeah, so that I was talking to Marcus just last night on WhatsApp. So the guys are on the ground as of today. So that we're about 40 or so holes that we'll put in across the area just to test the depth of that soil profile. As I said, we've got a really well developed regolith profile there. We need to see how extensive that is and how thick that is. So that'll start as of today, and I would expect that we'll get through that in about sort of a week to 10 days. And then we've got to wait for results, obviously. But what it will tell us immediately is how big of an area we've got of the soil profile, how well developed that is, and then obviously we'll need to wait for the lab. So, you know, it's a bit out of our control, but generally speaking, they're around sort of 5 to 6 weeks turnaround time at the lab. So around the end of, what are we now, mid-September, mid-August, so end of September is when we should be able to update people.
And finally, what makes Brazil a desirable jurisdiction to be exploring for rare earths in terms of both geology and geopolitics?
Yeah, look, that's a really good question. And Brazil is an interesting place to be working. Geologically speaking, it's fantastic. It's really prospective. It's really underexplored. And the talent pool there in terms of scientists and geologists is great. So, as I said, we've got Marcus out on the ground and he's doing a great job for us. What I like about it is the opportunities to go in and peg new ground. Like this Tunas, we identified this from first principle geology. We were able to go there and peg ground really inexpensively and pick up projects like that. And there's not many places in the world you can do that. So that's the first thing we like about it. Secondly is where it's located. It's right on the doorstep of North America. There's big markets there for rare earths and other minerals as well. So location is really good. And geopolitically, it's very stable. There's a really well developed mining profile there. It's an old mining country. So, you know, all of those legislative things are in place and they're very strong. And there's a very clear pathway through to production and through to permitting. This team at CR3 has a lot of experience in Brazil. We know that we can get things permitted well when you latch onto something. So all of those things, great geology, good talent pool of people on the doorstep of North America, and a really clear and consistent legislative process is what really draws us to there. So, and I think the experience that we have and the success that we've had as a team in Brazil sort of puts us at the forefront of the pack that's running over there.
Tony, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.
For more ASX news and analysis, subscribe below.